Hello everyone and welcome back to the Road to the God of War Trilogy Remake. Today we shall be reviewing the lost media video game of the God of War series, God of War Betrayal. Released in 2007, the game follows Kratos as he continues his new role as the new God of War as he attacks the cities of ancient Greece. Now the reason this counts as a lost media is because this game, unlike the other games, was released on phones. And I mean, like, really old phones from the 2000s, not the modern ones, of course. So, with all that being said, let's jump right into this game. Now, this story is actually somewhat short, so I'll say the best of what I can here and there. Kratos and his army of Spartans are attacking a city in Greece, and along the way, Kratos faces off against Argos, a multi-eyed creature who was sent to stop Kratos, but however, since Argo was also one to belong to Hera, Kratos decides not to kill it, but rather to trap him in the sewers. He succeeds, but however, there was a mysterious assassin who kills Argos and flees quickly, and the Spartans notice this, and they claim Kratos as the victor, but Kratos denies this, and the game now focuses on trying to track down this mysterious assassin, and word gets out rather very quickly about the death of Argos. And at the end of the game, Syrinx, the son of Hermes, is sent to stop Kratos, but he is defeated in the end, and that's really the whole game, honestly. Don't get me wrong, it does help to fit in more of the gaps of the God of War timeline and everything. It really helps, but surprisingly for a game on phones, this is kind of really short, and that's short and everything. It does go without doubt saying that this is probably the shortest review I'm probably ever going to do in this entire Road to the God of War Trilogy Remake series. But I will talk on some other things about this game. For starters, some of the magic abilities from the first game return, like the Army of Hades and Medusa's Gaze. And we also have the Blade of Artemis too, and our main weapons are obviously the Blades of Athena, which are used a lot throughout our journey, and I mean really a lot because you kind of use some of the more basic starter combo attacks and everything, and yeah. As for enemies, a lot of them do return from the first game, but we do have some new ones here and there, like these city soldiers, and we also have this Stark Rider enemy type, which is pretty unique, I will say. One thing I will say is that I do like the art style here in the gameplay because it does give up that old retro style video game vibes from the 90s or 80s, and I like that. I'm glad this manages to translate very well into the hack and slash style that God of War was always known for before it all changed in 2018. Now, before I wrap this up, this game is in fact canon, according to one of the developers, and to know where this game fits in the timeline, it's likely after the events of God of War Ghost of Sparta. So overall, God of War Betrayal may be the shortest game, it may be the shortest review I've done, but it does have its great moments here and there. You'll mostly find those in the story and I guess the gameplay too as well. I would say it is fun for playing if you're going out on the road, or I mean, this game is basically God of War on the road, just for if you're traveling, I guess. And if you're wondering, no, I do not have an old phone or even an emulator or even a more high quality PC. I just wanted to make that very clear out there, so yeah. With that being said, I'll see you all next time as we enter the prequel God of War games, starting off with God of War Chains of Olympus. I'll see you all next time.